Good morning, Wilson.
Man, it is so good to have you on. Jason Jett, you've been around the music scene around Charlotte at all. You know who this guy is. Man, you helped us out last year on some of the Music for Good shows, so thank you for that. Kind of behind the scenes, we've been chatting, getting ready to have you on here for a while. You got this new studio. I see the logo there behind you, Grindhouse. You were helping us out on the music shows. You were creating your music, but you're also kind of doing this construction thing, right? What is this place all about?
Yeah, man. So, all 2020, I've been a full-blown construction worker, uh, just to kind of create this space that I've had a vision for a while. So I always had this vision to create like a YMCA, right? But for music. So I wanted to kind of solve the problem in Charlotte with musicians not having a creative outlet to create, but then also knowing that it's an affordable space and it's a very unique, inspiring space to work in. So
Well, yeah,
that's what
man,
I've been doing.
you'd send me some messages and stuff, and there'd be dust behind you and half a wall going on and all that. But it's really all come together. You're open now, and each when you go in, you're really intentional about the kind of each room. It kind of has its own personality, doesn't it?
It does. It does. From the jump, I wanted to make sure that the rooms have a vibe. And so, you got the first studio. It's designed kind of like this worldly tribal feel. And then the second room is the game room. It feels like a retro basketball bedroom from the 90s. And then you've got the calm, which is this podcast room, but it's bohemian style. And then our big flagship room looks like you're in the middle of a spaceship and, on the set of the 100, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, and listen, I mean, back in the day, I was an old studio rat, and you sent me a video. You were kind of putting in the glass in one of the studios with the lights, and we were talking about how the two panes of glass, and and just insulation and all that with the sound. I love it, man. I got to tell you, from what I've seen here, and what we're showing people. And not to get too, but it's kind of got this old Beastie Boys vibe of their studio where you're playing basketball over here, you're skateboarding over here, you're creating. It's all kind of different vibes. Where can people find out more? We're going to show you more later in the hour. Where can people find out more about your studio and your work?
Yes, so you can find it at grindhousestudios.com. And house is spelled like in German, so Haus. And then also on IG at Grindhouse Studios.
A lot of great stuff over there. A lot of great music as well. We're going to have more with Jason joining us this morning. Real cool stuff. I also like where is your studio? It's kind of in a different spot, right?
Yeah, so we're kind of tucked away right on off of Wendover. So when you get off Independence, right behind the Restore, where you familiar with that area?
Yeah. Right behind the restore. You froze up there just a little bit, but it's kind of in that office
Okay.
park right behind the
Yeah.
Habitat store. We're going to redo the Wi-Fi. We're going to come back. It's Jason Jett Grindhouse Studios right there. We're going to have more coming up in just a little bit. Rocking and rolling, having a good time. WCCB Charlotte. We'll be back.
Good morning, Wilson.
Man, thanks for sticking around with us. You're there this morning. I was just sipping some coffee right there. I know it's early for the musician types. I'm just saying, I know. But you're in the Grindhouse Studios, new place you've opened up just over there off of Wendover, right behind the Restore. Kind of a different spot. It's kind of easy to get in, easy to get out. You've been working really hard on this. You've really spent some time on just the intentional vibing. You got lights everywhere and just some great studios. Take me around the space a little bit.
Yes, exactly. So this place right here is that I'm sitting in is our live room. So this is our flagship live room to the Skybox room. In this room, we'll be doing a lot of live streaming shows, live streaming concerts. We can cut anything you want in terms of bands, drums, and I think that's what's going to separate us a little bit from some studios. We love live music, and then also all of our studios on the left side of the unit are project studios. So I wanted to create those to have this co-working vibe, right? So they're like the next step up from like working in your living room at home. So instead of paying, $100 an hour to work in a acoustically treated room with tons of gear, you can pay a fraction of that cost, and you can bring your own engineer or you can run your own sessions, and you pay a membership price every month based on how many hours you get. And the really dope thing about it is that it's more than just coming into work and get studio time. It's about creating opportunities. So we've partnered with organizations like Neighborhood Theater, for example. We'll be doing quarterly showcases there. We've partnered with organizations in Atlanta like Cool House Records, which is a music sync licensing company. So we can actually get your music placed on films and TV shows and commercials. So those kinds of opportunities, that's really what Charlotte scene has been lacking for so long. And I wanted to kind of bring these opportunities. And as we grow, we'll create more opportunities for more artists.
And and you've seen the need. You've been around the music scene in Charlotte now for a long time, and as a music, sure, so have I. And this really is kind of what we need, because we have a lot of these workshare spaces where it's with the visual artists and all this, and that's great. But this really is kind of a new thing for the music creators in town. And with your connections and your experience, you're really able to help some people here.
Yeah.
Man, and times of craziness in the past, throughout history, have always led to just some really great music and just creativity. So I'm excited about that. Where can people find out more about your space again?
Yes. So you can find out more at grindhousestudios.com and also on IG at Grindhouse Studios.
Man, I love it. I'm a big fan. We've been chatting about this for a while. Jason Jett, make sure you check him out. If you don't know his music, go check the music out and check out the space when you can. Really great stuff. I'm excited for you, man. Congratulations.
Man, thank you. Thank you so much.
Really great stuff. We'll have that linked up for you, WCCBCharlotte.com. This is WCCB Charlotte CW, and we'll be back.